Tykarindom The Histories. A backstory guide to the Tykarindom, Rise of the Forever World Lord, Temptations, and Extraterrestrial Screenplays. Copyright 2017 to 2020, 3rd edition, Dr. Larry E. Johnson.
Powerful, supernatural, through the fire, come a brighter me. Powerful, supernatural, through the fire, come a brighter me. Yeah, I'm a child of living wonders. I'm a child of destiny. I'm a child of the kingdom. I am a child of dreams.
The 8 Forest Songs of Despair. Scattered throughout the usias of Almagan's creations, Sophia and I searched diligently to find manuscripts which contained the 8 Forest Songs of Despair, guarded by Morwedge the Sorceress on Misty Island. We are happy to report that with success, we believe we have retrieved them. It will be up to future scholars to examine and propound on the authenticity of our research, for we have had to drag these specimens kicking and screaming out of charred and ancient parchments, hidden and stashed in the most inhospitable corners of Misty Island by the crazed sorceress. Her bargain, as she claimed, to hide and guard them from prying eyes. In our first edition, we dared not traverse the ancient island, but after much agitation, I convinced Sophia the Tyonian to go with me to search. She agreed on the grounds that, she said, Agia would say her parents deserved it, after all their sacrifice, to preserve the full flower of love in the terrestrial usia. The 8 Forest Songs of Despair and Love. First Forest Song of Despair and Love. Song by legend at a time when Amatorial fled to Sacred Island and built the Tower of Liberty to defend Saman Adonisa from the love-hating magic of Bus Engelkor. There is no light like the aura, no signal like its longing. O Saman Adonisa, I am bound to you. O Aeonic love that longs. There is no illumination like its energy, no guardian like its lighthouse. The imagination is its lighted match, sparked by the hidden voice, ignited by its universal oneness, a river flowing through usias, an ocean's expanding as the cosmos. No light like it, no signal similar to it, O guardian Lord. With her you have wounded me. Through her eyes I saw you, my Lord and my fashioner, the primordial part of me eternal, and in that moment of awareness, I was ablaze to know her soul, to be a personality swimming in her being, a life living, breathing, smiling at me across the vast space of timelessness. And then I knew that I would be. I would. But then came darkness, Horenrai, Bus Engelkor, hate and war, and so I despair and fled to the sacred island, the gate of Pajrajian. With I might hide my beloved, I am existing here, in this moment aglow in your light, her wanting to taste a simple pleasure, your voice, your energy in her. Oh, my Saman Adonisa, my heart aches for love. Second Forest Song of Despair and Love. Said to have been sung by Amatorial in response to a penned parchment from Saman Adonisa herself, when singing might save her from the love-hating power of the Horenrai. Amatorial sung the Second Forest Song of Despair. O ancient, wonders from which you came, touched by Lord Dragon's hand aflame, keeping puissance not his at all, stunning every Hellarcan, appalled. They floated down to the glassy sea, called Reitgothhoch, home of the glassy sea. To celestial amazement, he unleashed them by invocation with song. Their inner enchantment, their allegiance he won. O shattered Reitgothhoch, I mourn for you. You are plunged into the game's sorrow. Busengelkor fashioned beings anew. From rock and lava marrow, Horenrai he fashioned you. From celestial auras he conjured you. From terrestrial tears a magical brew. O shattered beings, once of mighty light, I know the horror of your plight, and now I sing the forest song to hold your hand. Forswear before Saman Adoniza's child your dishonored blight. I forbid you by this wonder to make of love a horrid night. O lords of Reitgothhoch, how late you learned of this treachery. You sought to solve the curse that captured these your friends. Bound in your wrath you lashed out wrongly to eternal end. Cast spells so deep did Hellarcon rend. The deepest roots became their home, and from their blackness incantations did spew. But though they wound, the dark tails do wag. The Supernaturalite will tempting magic dash. Third Forest Song of Despair and Love, sung by Moorwedge Sorceress, to describe the dawning of the Horenrai, brought forth by Lord Dragon, who hated that Saman Adoniza and Amatoriel would come together in consummation of Almagan's ordained love, for he feared the prophecy proclaimed by Stephen the Riddlewiser about the potential conception of their offspring, Agia the Supernaturalite. Moorwedge the Sorceress sang a forest song of despair in this fashion. High on a plateau, far to the southern range, upon rising sharp volcanic rock, chiseled as menacing fangs, dwells a magic of dark eye, fallen Hellarcons, called Horenrai. This patchwork of teeth, stone and metal, is covered with green moss, where no lander does settle. The height of these rocky fangs, rising to immense height, pierces the clouds above, trailing out of sight, and to the deepest depths below, where a gorge carves out the earth, planet-core lava flows. Within this natural fortress, Herr Dunkel keeps to himself all the dark magic. From here is born by potion lore all that is tragic. Ubuplatz it is called by every knowledgeable source. There the living shadows take shape. Wraiths, black spectres, that peal from ancient rock, then solidify to hear the call of their lord. They are the Horenrai, neither demon nor Hellarcan no more. As the Hellarcon, they are the conjuring of ethereal substances, the portion of captured auras, once lords now bewitched and subjugated instead. All their own, once night stars with thrones, now they are just shadows of themselves, and now their teeth gnash for revenge, Almagan's game. They declare it a great horror, an evil sin. Fourth Forest Song of Despair and Love. It is said Amatoriel sung this song after his encounter with Storyteller the Earthling, also known as Unfaithful. The workers of magic, the Horenrai, disguised themselves as friends. They lifted their smiles to me. Friendly they shook my hand. They read my poetry. They lifted bread to their lips, which I purchased with my sweat, then signed the line duplicitously. They would be enemies of love, twisted enablers of disloyalty, Horenrai of emotional brutality. Stealth and silently they made war on Saman Adoniza and I. They tore our hearts and left us bleeding in the hope to end our dreaming. Horenrai enablers highly perched on Mount Serpentine, pretended eagles over desert land, heartless oasis, waterless water, pretentious heights of deceptive sorcery, seedless green fields, invisible names, white robes and high back chairs, tyranny over love, enablers, Horenrai. Ethos of terrestrial conformity, loneliness of rejected similarity, shelterless individuality, cold and snow, on my own, my freezing bones, hunger, feeling the bark of haters at my heels, mirror of magic trailing me, on Urbanite street, Urbanite homes, ostracized for love's sake, tears and moans, Horenrai enablers of magic arts, earthlings not hear and do not see, Nevnamonians do not intervene, our auras made as if scarlet, Zaberlos markings, worthy of immediate arrest, Horenrai enablers put me to the test. Unfaithful, the enabler of soothing gifts, stories, consciousnesses lifting and ripping, soul-destroying, syncopathic gifts. Offices with acronyms as to the unknowing bait, a compassion that hates, self to great. There are no windows here, at the rear. His Horenrai slap you from the rear and give you gifts and steal what's dear. Love, oh love, you are stolen from me. And they cheer, Horenrai enablers, the silent Urbanite ones, the Urbanite helpers, the Hellarcons who become Horenrai, their offspring separated, who never saw and never spoke the truth about their own, the Urtonian citizens who never discerned the attacks on love, or never heard the call of human love, where truth lives, who never had the dove. So the Horenrai enablers cheer the highly perched. Ook on to the dreamer who dreamed, ook on to the freedom of love, ook on to the alien different. All who are Zaberlos, not as we, terrestrial. Ook on, you Horenrai enablers. Fifth Forest Song of Despair and Love. The origins of this song is unclear. We refrain then from speculation. We are, however, certain that all the best manuscripts we could find bear witness to this being the fifth forest song sung by Amatorial. O love, let me walk in Saman Adoniza's light, with childlike faith, with elegance, loveliness, and grace. Let me believe in her, let me see her face, with my heart dwell nobly in your joyful state. Let me trust in gentleness, let your goodness guide me straight. Love, for I am your child from Eon's lake, and when shadows come in this Usia, that's the evil ones, O love, let me cast aside fear, let me gaze upon you dearly, let me drive out despair, let me cling to you cheerfully, for I am your child, and there are no shadows in me. Elegance, loveliness, and grace, a childlike faith in your face, nobly through this Usia to your state, O love. Let me travel to Saman Adoniza faithfully, let me arrive to her peacefully, and with self-control gather my legs to dwell in your kingdom forever days, O love, with the fruit of childlike faith. Sixth Forest Song of Despair and Love. The sixth forest song comes down to us from Stephen the Riddlewiser in his work The Great War. O Saman Adoniza, Wonder will determine everything, all that's in our hearts true. Wonder will bring us together, or magic will bid us adieu. There are more dreams I have about you than words dare speak. What if I said we can make each other great? What can I give you to make you believe? Wonder is our only answer to this, what it allows as our hearts do beat. I am like no lord you will ever meet, and I see you are a woman of great feats. Wonder will decide if our talents will merge, if our hearts will see the same sun that brights our paths in one fiery burn. Wonder is our master. We are its moments. Our choices will now be our voices, and if our hearts discern the same dreams, though seemingly insurmountable obstacles beams, Busengelkor's Horenrai that flow as streams, Wunder will level the field of play. We will find in each other the spark that defines Usiavnama art, and drawing together as Ionic souls, begin love-tending journey bold. Wunder will determine everything, all that's in our hearts true. Wunder will bring us together, or wand of endless magic bid us adieu. There are more dreams I have about you, my wound, than words dare speak. What if I said we can make each other great? What can I give you to make you believe? Wunder is our only answer to these questions. Behold our tendings, its Ionic questions. Through our hearts, we live its suggestions. Seventh Forest Song of Despair and Love. We found fragments of this seventh song in the ruins of the Tower of Liberty on Sacred Island. The rest we pieced together from wandering bards, each claiming to know a part of the Seventh Forest Song. We cannot entirely vouch for the authenticity of the verbal legends we collected. I care not who disdain me in my wrath. Is it not justly sworn? In rectitude I have borne viciousness, an age of evil treachery untouched, unchecked. No noble star, no judge contemplates my mourning. Horenrai trickery, as subtle as Busengelkor's. Ook on, they say, to ook on with him. Crucify him, crucify him. For magic culture's whim may his soul melt. We care not, let him separate, a soul's grave dealt. To the marsh with him, let him burn with Hellarcan trash. He is a free man not to be adored, no love for him. Let Saman Adonisa not desire him. Ukan is his only reward, terrestrial side his soul. And what will you give to betray him, they ask? 30 pieces of silver, a roll at last. A roll at last that he never once had, now with bartered wares upon his soul. He was nothing, and now he is bold. Terrestrial side with him, and his garments be sold. Eighth Forest Song of Despair and Love. This final song we found in the ruins of Liberty on Sacred Island. It is recorded that Amatorial sang it to Saman Adonisa as she fled conceived with the Supernaturalite to Hellarconrum, where Agia came through her into the terrestrial Usia. How to be brave, O Saman Adonisa! All of my doubts vanish when I see we are one step closer to our destiny. One step, one Usia closer, daring Ukan every day. I have loved you for numberless years. I'll love you for an eon more. Time stands still. Beauty, O Saman Adonisa. Such a personification you are. Every breath I take, every hour has come to this. I fight the battles for your sweet bliss. O love, where have you flown? That breeze of living truth that lights my soul, are you now the captive of hate? Can love falter at the schemes of foes? Can you vanish into the cold snows? O love, you were once so fair and true. Is this my forever wound? Now I do not know you. You are a distant star in light years. You are a relic, a precious ruin from the past. O love, where is your honest power? Almagon, O first cause, where is my hour? Where is the passion that charged me at first? Where is the recklessness that honored? Where is the honor that you stored in my hurt? Where is the torture that fated Leviathan? O love, where have you flown at Tending's command? Give me back your wings wherewith you left me. Take back the mean faces with which you surround me. or their drivel that teem their hearts, that speaks to them as Horenrai their language starts, that speaks to them lies, that makes them teem, that leaves me you, O love, now just a dream. O love that opened Amatorial's eyes, for Saman Adoniza do I cry as man ever thought, tempt me not with ugly sights. Sow not upon my soul pretenders of delight. Give me true Saman Adoniza, as I did believe. Give me her. O love, a woman's bosom. O love, take back your power. Let your sonnets dazzle the gathered clouds, the witnesses that stalk and speak treachery aloud. So once upon a time, upon my imaginative heart, you did give me a vision, and you did give vanity, and let me strut upon this terrestrial stage once more, an idiot and a fool that knows the more, that jealousy and affection adore, how fine Saman Adoniza be that gives me lore. O love, where have you flown, daring ook on over treacherous seas? I have loved you for numberless years. I'll love you for an eon more. Time stands still, beauty, O Saman Adoniza, such a personification you are. Every breath I take, every challenge has come to this. I fight the battles for your sweet kiss. O love, bring me there, with Saman Adoniza forever to exist. The 7 Supernatural Decrees of the Council of Tempjobile and Stephen the Riddlewiser. In the early dawn of the First Age, the Great Council of Tempjobile issued the 7 Supernatural Decrees as part of the institution of the Mirror of Magic. By the hand of sacred fire, Stephen the Riddlewiser proclaimed the Auric Prophecy as the first of the 7 Supernatural Decrees to the terrestrials of Irten. We have here researched the remaining 6 of those decrees to present them to our readers. In the last section of the collected works of Irten, we believe we have faithfully translated all 7 supernatural decrees. Translated and edited by Aldane the Elf and Sophia the Tyonian, AA6 PGW 990 T7. Decree 1. The Auric Prophecy. Magic, you have a lord, a people all your own. The nations are your footstool, the planet your mighty throne. From the northern mountain in Ubaland, your enmity to be uncreated is known. You move the sorceress. You empower the wizard, the magician, and the spirit you own. Honor and Gunai, their children are your prize. The created and exalted Eon bemoaned, the unbegotten to dethrone. O magical mystery, you strike she who is queen of the land, Usia to Usia worthily, your subtlety to unravel. The aura is your nemesis, uncreated timelessly to travel. Fire with fire, ook on to zo might, Eon without time, immortal mortal light. The ancient Usia crowns her with aura sacred fire. She binds the sacred law 2 natures of the lore. Ancient portal, one tree, magical serpent desire thee. One tree of nature's bound, absent decades leave my spirits proud. From Tykarindom to Saturn's moon abound. She who lives or decries, or he who mounts the skies, supernatural power through her, or magic ever pure. Usia to Usia, triumphantly, or magical Usia only, to endure. Decree 2. The Enmity of the Natures. The supernatural is foolishness to the magician. The magician the supernaturalist disdains. Almagon is relentlessly supernatural and more. That which elevates him so majestically above us all. The sacred fire opens our heart to the animating decrees, that an age of peace may each intention free. He takes Irten weakness and turns it into victory. There is no potion for theosis, no enchantment can claim, no wand of conjuring, no formula or deeply dug bane, can merge foolishness with intuition serve, to preserve the balance until enmity's rift. The mirror of magic is this council's gift. Decree 3. The Domains 1. We are the great council, and we speak with one voice. Our captivity for the promises of Almagon, our revelation of the sacred fire, our obedience to the guardian lord, brings for this decree. This is the truth before the glassy sea. All kingdoms of Irten are marked by enchantment, therefore there shall stand the mirror of magic. All the kingdoms of Irten follow Busengalor, before charms and potions and wands shall be, the mark of that power to rule over thee. Swayed by Busengalcor, shaped in his magic, we, however, decree the gift of the aura, able to exist among those who do formulas. Decree 4. Domains 2. The Council of Tempjobili makes this decree, the fourth in line from the glassy sea. Made to end the great war, to establish the mirror of magic, and so much more, for the ages to come. The offspring something new bring us, by which we shall share the dawn. With anticipation, yes, but much more, with faith and hope abounding. From that nature beyond terrestrial seas, that our chance for love's enlightenment would touch us resoundingly. We procreate and co-create, our destiny in offspring's hands. We love because she will love. We make because she will make. And what we have, all this we received from outside of every terrestrial thing. Two natures are the offspring's living idea. Ours is her tending from eternity. And if we find each other here, what joyous bliss! Love and kisses and hopes and dreams are all the offspring's workmanship. We are her fateful dreams. Think upon her and wonder. Think upon her and imagine. Think upon her and dare. This is the great council's decree, the domain of the supernatural, different from magic eternally. Decree 5. One nature to rule. We, the lords of Hellarcon, under the tutorship of Almagon, and guardian lord and sacred fire, in the presence of Angel, with the agreement of Busengalor, lord of Irten, do issue this fifth decree. All terrestrial sentients shall have a hint of destiny. They will remake of this hint a substance as they can. Love or magic shall be their commonality. And of all shall what is to be should come. They shall drift about this hint's stream, whether, either motivated by magic or supernaturally. Procreate everlasting love, dwell forever our good offspring's land, or live by night by enchantment of Busengalor's hand. There shall either be the afterglow, the reflection, the revelation of intuition abounding, or there shall be amulets, charms, and potions, but by this decree we grant this certainty. One cannot be master of two, one or the other agelessly shall true. For the sixth decree, we make the following notes. The text we found only in Glavnase, the language of the Nevnamonians. The Nevnamonians refused to help us translate it, saying it was too sacred for them to do so. So having no other source for this supernatural decree, we made our best efforts. Therefore, we have placed each line in brackets as a confession that the translation is tentative and in places very uncertain, so that the entire shall be held as a cautious translation. Translation by Aldane the Elf and Sophia the Tyonian. Degree 6. Artful art's command. There is the gift of ability, and the gift of love, a world-wide bounding, the one from change, the second from union. There is a gate of affirmation, a merciful gift we decree. This mercy lives in supernatural, as a truth of declaration, out of the heart of Almagon, from the triad of deep hope, empowered only belonging, through the art of artful union, by which fall of terrestrials can shine. There is this possibility, the gate of vortex, of wonderful memory. There is no escape, there is no avoidance, though it gives one pain, to heal the terrestrial voice. There is only the vortex, and the gift of ability, that all natures can share, which by art will turn away despair. This sixth decree we declare. Decree 7, Seal of the Law. Pink diamond to seal the law, wherever existence may be, whether the land of enchanters teem, or where dwarves delves its deep. Even Alondria where elves glean, Hellarcon realm where Hellarcons dream. In the land where magicians dwell, where Collicon delve, and elves fly, there remains, where Quallas roam from Horenrai riders, and the sorceress cries, there remains, pink diamond to seal the law. In the land where beauty glows, where choices come and moments flow, there remains, where desires beckons from ancient lore, and others try, there remains, pink diamond to seal the law. To in the light reward that flight of gallant virtuous untimidity, to fashion from Hellarcon's lot that holy grail of bidding heart, what brings with quest's fantasy, O rose of same pink diamond ring, O pink diamond to seal the law. In the land of heart where future lies, and staff of law do bring against wizards' wands, and magical beings, supernatural gallantry, for the pink diamond to seal the law. Pink diamond to seal the law. Make bold that answer true. Make bold the one of Irton's queen, by vortex rivers to redeem, the pink diamond ring. Pink through and through, straightway beyond havens deep, to Queensland of fame, by and through all the staff of law, auric power as nature's chain. Pink diamond to seal the law. In the mirror of magic the vortex of awe, the one tree and the staff of law, the natures among the all, the aura is the light. Theosis energy from the beyond, a brilliant song, sharp as a blade, reflecting the truth. We are Almagon's creatures, his to renew.
Remember, all that is within our universe is as terrestrial as we, and nothing within it is extraterrestrial to us. No need to be alarmed.
This dove is the key.
These are merely standing watch. I have to show a token. A necessary token.
What is its use?
For when shadows collide,
do you mean? The realm of magic is growing. My parents fought to stop it.
Sketch this image in your mind.
It is done.
When the moment is right, the destiny will not fail.
My father and your parents, they all fought magic, and even after the Great War, magic arose again. The wizards, the sorcerers, they all came back.
Well, then you should come with me.
I don't know, Agia.
I can't ignore you forever. One day, the prophet will call. Then, I'll have no choice. I have to go to the One Tree. I have to go through with the plan to search for the dove's owner in Tyskland.
You always bring that up. I found you an orphan. I found you an orphan. What's so bad about Forever World?
Don't say such things.
I know what you think about that dove, but Anastasia is right. It is merely given to you as a taunt to draw you into Tyskland.
Your mother, Anastasia, is always so sure. Yet she sits and does nothing. This dove may be a taunt, but it's the only real connection I have to my parents.
All right, who are you and why are you stalking us?
Sophia, geez, let her go. She doesn't mean us any harm. Do you?
This is very well of Agia to do this alone.
What's your name, worker of magic? You're in rebellion against Elmagon.
You are brash and assume much of what you are too naive yet to perform. Listen to me. In your folly and your brashness, you will use the breathstones.
Remember, all that is within our universe is as terrestrial as we, and nothing within it is extraterrestrial to us.
I'm going into the Mirror of Magic. You can stay.
We waited a long time. The prophesied one. Here at last. A ripe little wunder for the picking.